Yes, please. That worked. All right, one log on there. Here's a big one. There's a heavy one. All right. That's the machine you need right there to get it done. Yeah, let that end hang up top here. Let that end, this end right here, hit the top, and that way the bottom will just go down. When you come forward and it starts coming off, let that hit up high, and that'll make the bottom go down. That or I'll just cut it off. If it don't act right, I can cut it. I know, just go ahead and roll your bucket. Go ahead. I got an idea. Hold on a second. Let me cut this off. All right. You guys missed the big roll off on that one, so now we got a bigger wedge. So now we're getting all the logs that have character. My favorite part. All the curvy logs. I'll roll them over when you guys get that other one. Oh boy, this is the good stuff here. You guys know I love the curvy logs. I wanted to get a little weight up front here on this trailer. We don't want to be wagging any dogs here. I want to keep the trailer stable, get a little weight on the truck. Yeah, I started getting it unloaded, but boy, that's all that tractor wants, so we got to take it easy. If I can roll it back against the forks more, it'll lift it. It might work that way. That's all that tractor wants, boy. That case skid steer made it look easy. That's a heavier log than I thought. Whew. That's all she wants. I got it up there, so we're gonna take it straight and put it on the mill. Well, I got it up in the air high enough. that's not even the biggest log. I don't know what to think about that. A cross-section area. That's going to be a tough one to cut. We drop her down in gears here. I'm just trying to take it nice and slow. Take it easy. No reason to be in a big rush. That's going to make that mill look tiny. Can't quite get it to go up in the air enough. I think I got it just high enough to get on the mill. And that's going to be it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Not quite as heavy as that black oak log was, because I couldn't lift that at all. I had to use the winch and the tractor to get it up there. Well, that was screwed up. As I was rolling it, the back bunks, well, they folded down as I was rolling it. And it rolled straight off the mill. And luckily, the carriage was far enough forward. Yeah, that's not good. As yeah, I think we're gonna have to reassess this a little bit here. I think what I'm gonna have to do is, that's already got a big taper in it. I think if I cut just a little bit off the end of that, that'll lighten up the load enough to get it back on the mill. Lift up. That's the problem with the curvy logs. They're great for cutting, but they're hard for loading. Alright, got the second load to start to unload it here. Still got a third load to go get. It's going to be stuff kind of like that one right there, a little smaller. A lot of bowl turning, but look at that, interesting. Just look at it. And that's a cross section. Now I can cut almost across this cross section here. This crotch section. I'll have to trim a little bit off of here. And I'll have to trim a little bit here. But I should be able to get that crotch section encapsulated in the lumber when I go to mill it. That section right here will have to be cut off. It's just too wide for a mill. So unless somebody wants to buy this thing from me, it's got a wide head, let me know. Hit me up. Oh man, it's such a shame it's a tree service butchered up this crotch section here, because that would have made some beautiful lumber. That shows you that the people who are arborists and stuff apparently they're not sawyers as well. They don't recognize quality in a log, and they just trying to drop it. Can't blame them. But I'm gonna get that cut off of there. I'll put this on the mill. It's got a slight crook to it, but you see that hump right in there? That's gonna be our first cut across there. We're gonna see some pretty stuff. Okay, we got it here, and I'm like a kid at a candy shop. I gotta try my first couple cuts here. I figured I'd bring you guys along with me. We'll get like I say, you can see this has got a nice arch to it, but right here, that's the money. When we cut through that, that's where all your beauty is gonna be, right in there. I'm gonna cut through this, and then I'm gonna roll it over, and we'll see what we get. We're gonna see what we get. I got a bunch of white pieces here. I'm just gonna plop you guys down right here, and y'all can hang out right there and watch it get cut. I got something odd and unique, and we'll see if you can guess what it might be that I found when I cut through the base of this tree. Get an idea of where this end needs to come out, or about, to clear it. So it'll be about 16, call it 16 and a half. We'll take a couple cuts off it before we get down to the 16 and a half. So I want to see what's in there, right there. let's tighten the blade up. Blade's a little loose. Now I have cut about 5 oaks with this. A couple white oaks, a couple hickories, and some black oak. And last time I cut with it, it was still cutting good. Sometimes I know I ended with, oh, I'm gonna change the blade letter later and then cut some more. Well, you never know with me. I have a tendency to change my mind. I find motivation where I didn't think I had motivation. I get excited because I want to get a nice piece off of here. Plus part of the deal is not only to show you guys a pretty piece, but I went ahead and put another 7 degree on. He's sending me some 4 degree. That's not going to stay there. That's going to fall off there. All the way down there like that. See, I can't hold you guys and handle that too. So that's okay though. That's all right. I'll just put it back up on the bench real quick. I'll set you guys right there. And I had to move the clamp anyways. What we're going to do with this one, if we're just going to have live edge on both sides, because this log is not too wide to where I can't cut it all the way through. So I'm going to have all live edge. But I've never milled pecan before. So, or pecan. Pecan. You can. Pecan. Is that what it is? Pecan. Not pecan. So, got a nice piece off of here. There's that little knot section I was telling you is going to be really pretty. And this log right here, some of this is going to the people who gave me the tree, the logs, for them to have. And then the rest of this log is going to get treated with the pentacryl for future tables. Up here, it's a perfect little size for a nice little table, small table. You know, these are like little wall tables, couch tables, end tables, stuff like that. So there you go. You got to watch us get loaded. You got to see a few cuts, and boy, we got some crazy pieces. That cross section, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I may put it on Facebook Marketplace and see if somebody wants to buy it. And if I sell it, then I will give the money back to the people who gave me this, because he did pay money to have the tree cut down. So man, I can't talk. Blah 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 blah. Ah, it's been a long day, but man, look at that. Isn't that going to be pretty stuff right there? And there's that crotch section. Sadly, I'm going to be cutting this way through it. It is what it is. I wish they hadn't butchered that like that with trying to cut it with a dull saw is what it looks like. And they tried 3 or 4 times and didn't get through. Good saws make a difference. Sharp saws make a big difference. So anyways, there's the pecan. It's here on site. I do have another load, like I said, of smaller, medium size, like 12 to 16 inch branches and smaller. I'm going to use it for bowl turning and stuff like that. If you keep an eye on the Facebook Marketplace and you look my name up, you will see where you can buy some of that. And that will help to supply fuel and other expenses here for the mill. So that's always a ongoing expense, not one that which YouTube covers. So they don't pay us enough. But that's not what we're doing this for. We're doing this for you guys. So you get to see pretty lumber being milled up. So one day, if you want to get a mill, you'll have something to look forward to. And maybe you'll learn a little something from me. Who knows?